Hey guys.
Alright folks, we're here today to check out the latest from Infinitum, My Halo. They announced a new album, and guess what? In a couple of days, we're going to be seeing them at Sari Helveti in Finland, Tampere, in the Island of Hell. So,
Dude, the Island of Hell is some cool ass name.
it is. And you know what they say about the Island of Hell? What happens in the island stays in the island. Well, not everything stays in the island, because they have the porta potties that they transport outside the island at the end of the festival. I hear it's the shit. That's what I heard.
Or they just fertilize the island with the shit.
No. They carry those bad boys and they bring them back to the mainland, and then there's like a truck there that sucks them all up. Just like Lena the Plug in one of her videos, sucking that shit up to the bone. To the bone. Anyways.
God damn.
The visual.
The visual, because it wasn't her sucking a dick, it was her with a hose in her mouth and shit. And just a lot of shit.
You never know, man. Maybe her and Adam are looking at a new, expanded portfolio.
She wants to become one of those.
Just never know.
She wants to become one of those chicks that go to Saudi Arabia and then princes shit on them for money.
Maybe.
It's
Is that where the two girls World Cup went?
I don't know. It's called it's called like a Dubai porta potty. You just let guys shit on you for money.
What porta?
Yeah. Like
Wow.
rich Arab dudes shit on you for money.
Fuck, I would let them do that.
Yeah, but it's hot chicks. They want to shit on hot chicks.
Oh, so they're not just like, I'll shit on anybody.
No, they have to shit on a hot chick.
Ah, fuck, so there's no market for me there then. Unreal.
I was gonna say, unless there's like...
No, they're not
looking for a bear.
No, they're not in that part of the world. Nobody wants to take that gamble. Nobody's putting their hand up.
Because they're bringing you over and they're like, hey, got you.
Yeah. That's not happening. Not in that part of the world. They don't fuck around, if you know what I'm saying. Anyhow, at Infinitum, My Halo, are you ready for this?
Yeah.
Oh.
Every night they settle down in silence, and I hear the sounds spinning around in violence. In the dark, I'm shaking, but I'm paralyzed, counting the hours till the morning light, until I'm feeling aligned and loved and alive. But it falls down. Yeah, it falls down. Like I keep giving away. Yeah, it falls down. The queen dies, disrupting the order of time. All hail the fools, give them the whole
Wow. First of all, I had no idea Ciampa was the bass player for Ad Infinitum. Holy shit.
Tommaso Ciampa.
Tommaso Ciampa's playing bass for these guys. When the fuck did that happen?
D-I-Y.
Whatever that means. Anyhow.
What? It's Tommaso Ciampa and...
I know, and Gargano.
Yeah.
So anyhow, Gargano's not in the video.
No.
No, he wasn't. Anyhow, now that I got that out of my... That was the first thing that I thought. You didn't think about that?
No.
Didn't cross your mind? It is what it is. It crossed my mind immediately. But anyways, now that I got that off my chest, let me hear what you got to say about this new Ad Infinitum song.
I love it, man. It's so... Hold on. Wow. Ooh. Dude, I fucking love this song. I love just the... When it comes to the chorus is big and just like this nice feeling to it. I mean, it's a feel-good song with those harsh vocals added to it. And overall, it's just a well-put-together, like, song. It's not too heavy, but it's also not too,
It's not
like,
meant to be too heavy.
yeah, of course. It's not too heavy. I'm talking even in those harsh vocal...
No, but sound-wise
moments.
it's not...
But sound-wise, it doesn't really change from what it was already giving you.
It's just the vocals.
It's just the vocals, and I like that. It doesn't fully yin and yang the song. It kind of keeps the song somewhat linear with a little bit of a spike to it. But yeah, man, I love the chorus in this song. It's very catchy.
I love everything about this song.
I know, but the chorus is so catchy.
So let me throw a few things at you. Do you remember when Ad Infinitum first got together and they did that march on Versailles or whatever how you pronounce that fucking
Versailles.
French name? Yeah, thank you.
You said it right.
Oh, I said it right. Okay. So do you remember those days? Have you noticed the evolution of this band?
Yeah, they've really changed up.
A lot,
yeah.
A lot. Like, go listen to that. Go listen to their debut record and listen to this. It's not even in the same ballpark.
It's night and day. It's night and day.
It's night and day. They're not even in the same ballpark. And I'm not saying this
but
as a
I like
negative.
the sound for them. I really like the
but
sound for them.
I'm not saying this is a negative.
But
I'm just saying
saying
talk about a band who has evolved tremendously from record to record.
Yeah.
To the point that they have like something like this now.
But I like the sound for them because it's
To me, this is better for them than. I mean, I enjoyed where they started. Don't get me wrong, but I think this, to me, it's a little bit more of them.
It's more of them. This is like,
well, some of the band members have changed as well. It's not like everybody's exactly the same.
But I'm saying this reminds me of like Seven Spires and stuff like that, where it has the harsh vocals, but it's still the songs are very light and they have catchy choruses and the vocals
with a little
are
bit
really
of Camelot.
good. With a little bit of Camelot, yeah. I and that's what I like. I like, you know. A lot of female-fronted bands, they always kind of go down the same rabbit hole. When harsh vocals are involved, they always head down the same rabbit hole. And I like the bands like Seven Spires and like these guys that go into this realm where it's kind of a bit...
Their own thing?
Yeah, like it's a little bit pop with a little bit of the harsh metal.
I wouldn't say Seven Spires is a little bit pop. There's nothing pop.
I wouldn't say Seven Spires, but I'm saying this.
Okay.
There's a little bit pop.
No, you're the one that brought that up, so I'm just saying.
No, but because they remind me, especially this song, it reminds me of stuff that Seven Spires does. The only difference is the pop element. These guys have a little bit more of a
the ones
pop.
are more symphonic. These ones are a little bit
Exactly.
more pop.
That's what they have, that's the difference between it. But
That's a big difference.
It is. But there are some similarities.
Of course.
This one having that pop element, I like in the chorus, that pop element, it's really like refreshing because you have that, then you have the harsh, then you have just that overall just like metal grit to it, but it's not too much, right? Like it doesn't overpower the song. The song is still this...
It's like heavy rock.
Yeah, this
heavy pop.
Heavy pop sound with... It's with the harsh vocals being enough metal in there to not make it fully, you know, a pop song.
Okay, I agree with everything that you said, but let me just add this. So, going back to my earlier point, the evolution of this band is tremendous.
It needs to be studied.
It needs to be studied. The way this band, somehow they found a way of evolving from record to record, with changing a very little portion of their DNA with every record. But now to where they are today, it's like saying like humans, right? Like we evolved, like theoretically we evolved from the apes, right? To the point where we are today. So it's like saying like the evolution took time. It was slow. The evolutional process was slow. But when you look at where we started and where we are, it's like holy shit, it's like miles apart. How could we end up here from there? Like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And this band is kind of like that. Like if you've been following them album to album, you saw the evolution happen on a record by record basis. But when you're faced with this song and you're faced with the song from the debut record, it's like, how the fuck did we end up here? Like it just seems miles apart. But and this is not a negative. I mean this as a positive.
Yeah,
I mean it's really interesting what they've done. That's
It's
the
an
first.
uphill growth.
Yeah. Not like exponential, just like steady, like
Yeah.
changing bits by bits, so that it's not jarring for the fans. It's easier for the fans that
The
connected
product
with
stays
one album
fresh.
to connect it with the next album,
But the
then
pro-
connect with the other album, but
but-
always changing something.
Yeah, there's enough similarity that has been linear throughout the albums, but there's still a lot of stuff that's added that allows it, like I just said, to stay fresh.
Yeah, almost like there was some elements on the first record that obviously were in the second record, but then on the third record there were less of
Of the
those
first-
elements of the rest record,
Yeah.
more of the second record,
record.
and then so forth and so forth. So anyhow, so I want to start off by saying that. Then second, I've said this a million times, and I'll say it a million more. Melissa has incredible clean vocals. Incredible clean vocals. I like her harsh vocals. Don't get me wrong. I do like it. And I'm glad that she continues to use them. But I could
Because,
hear her just sing clean vocals for the rest of my life, and I would be totally fine with that. Because her voice is just phenomenal. I don't have enough words to describe how good of a singer she is. Now, the harsh vocals on this track. You know what I thought was interesting about the harsh vocals on this track? Is normally when you hear harsh vocals, talk about being linear, the harsh vocals tend to be, regardless of who's the singer, male, female, that's kind of irrelevant. Whenever you hear harsh vocals on a song, they tend to be very linear in the process. They're heavy, they're hard, but they don't have the melodies that you can do with obviously clean vocals. They're just more uniform in the way they're processed. In this song, it was like she was singing with harsh vocals. Did
Yeah,
you
that was
notice?
true, that
There
was
was
true.
like ups and downs. She's creating on this track. She was able to create vocal melodies with harsh vocals. It's I don't know if you noticed. I don't know if you guys watching notice. Go play it again. Go watch it again. It's not your prototypical, and she's done that too, because she's done covers of Amon Amarth. So like it's not your prototypical harsh vocals where it starts this way and it stays this way all the way through. She's creating vocal melodies, but with fucking harsh vocals. I thought that was amazing. Let me just say, because at this point you're not just doing harsh vocals. Now you're even that you're like you're turning that to 11. Even that you're changing it up, and I thought that was really well done. Really well done. A nice touch. Because to be honest with you, I thought there was going to be zero harsh vocals throughout the song, and I would have been totally fine with it, because I think a song like this would have been perfect with just clean vocals all the way through. But I can also understand if you add the harsh vocals, then you bring a little bit more metal into the song.
Mm-hmm.
You're able to dilute a little bit of that pop out of, or flush that pop out of the song.
Which is also making the
Which I
song
understand.
less repetitive feeling, because the pop element is what's making the song feel repetitive in a way. So you're trying to break that monotony.
Yeah. But the way she did it, like she could have easily came in with harsh vocals and be like, obviously she doesn't do
But she was
that.
like, cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha.
No, but she did. She was like like a Star Wars character, like one of those guys that sell the robot pieces,
Oh, those
the druid guys, whatever they call them,
Jawaks.
the Jawas,
The Jabberwockies.
the Jawas. I think
Jawas,
the Jawas. I
Jawas.
think that's what they're called. Or like our bird. Our bird talks like that.
Bird talks like that.
Yeah, she talks like that. Right before she bites you.
You know
Just ask
exactly
this
when
guy.
it's gonna happen too.
Oh yeah, the
She's
louder
like-
she gets.
She's like, shh, cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. I'm like, oh fuck. And then bites me.
Yeah, she kind of telegraphs it. The bites, she telegraphs it. And anyhow, I loved it. I think this is a great song. I'm excited about the new record. I believe it comes out in October. And I'm even more excited because in a couple of days, we're seeing them in Tampere. They were not part of the original lineup, but Monuments dropped out. I've never thought I would be happy to see a Monument collapse, but fuck it. I was totally happy with that because I've seen that band a million times. And I've never felt like they've been nothing to write home about, even though some people really love them. teach his own.
Mm-hmm.
But if I had the choice between Ad Infinitum and Monuments, I'd take Ad Infinitum every day of the week and twice on Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm really happy to get to see them there. I'm going to get to enjoy the full performance. I'm just really looking forward to it. So I'm not pretty happy. I'm very happy that this turned out this way.
Very excited.
Yeah, they just add a little bit more pizzazz.
Oh, you say they
To
add
that-
some infinitum.
They definitely add some Infinitum to that first day lineup, so I'm really excited. That finishes off with Flesh God Apocalypse. So, or Mortis. I think Mortis might be the last band. But to me, it ends with Flesh God Apocalypse. I honestly could care less what comes after. That's just me. That's just me. So anyhow, are you good?
Yeah.
All right. So let us know in the comment section your thoughts about this new Ad Infinitum song, the record that's coming out. Hit us up, and we'll see you all at the next video.
See ya.